For the first time since 2009, supporters of legal medical marijuana in Wisconsin got to take their case to a Senate hearing.
Republicans, who have had full control of the legislature since 2011, have repeatedly blocked any efforts to loosen the law until now.
Now, this bill, introduced by Republican Senator Mary Felskowski, would allow medical professionals to recommend marijuana products to patients with certain medical conditions.
Those conditions include cancer, HIV/AIDS, multiple sclerosis, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Patients would be able to get medical marijuana products in the form of a liquid, pill, oil, or tincture. The bill does not allow patients to receive marijuana in any smokable form.
At the Capitol today, Senator Felskowski shared her own experience with stage 4 breast cancer and extreme pain. Felskowski had a reaction to the prescription drugs used to treat her cancer.
She says the pain was so severe it felt like her bones were shredding. The Tomahawk Republican says she doesn't believe medical marijuana is a partisan issue since both red and blue states have, in some capacity, already legalized marijuana.
This is about a drug. It's not an FDA-approved drug, but it's a drug under a doctor's care that can help people with debilitating diseases.
Democrats argue this bill doesn't do enough to address the racial inequities of marijuana-related crimes, personal freedoms, or other issues.
Senator Melissa Agard has been working on legislation to fully legalize marijuana for 9 years now. The Madison Democrat opposes this bill because she says Wisconsinites want broader legalization.
My concerns about this bill are that it doesn't go nearly far enough based on the conversations that I've had with people across the state when it comes to cannabis reforms, and it does not adequately address many of the harms of cannabis prohibition in Wisconsin.
Senator Agard pointed to a Marquette Law School poll that found 61% of Wisconsin residents support full legalization.
The Wisconsin Medical Society calls the medical marijuana bill premature. According to their statement, the group says there just isn't enough research to prove there are medical benefits.
Doctors here in La Crosse are also skeptical. Gunderson Health System's Dr. Michael Dolan says physicians can already prescribe a medication that contains THC, a chemical compound found in marijuana that has some therapeutic effects.
Marinol is given to patients to treat chemo-related severe nausea, chronic pain, and complications of HIV and AIDS. Dolan says it's already a legal drug that's been studied for years.
There's great science behind it. We don't really have that same science behind marijuana, which is really a concoction of many substances, not just the psychoactive THC.
Dr. Dolan says he's seen only limited benefits from patients who've self-medicated with marijuana.
For now, the only form of cannabis that is legal in Wisconsin is hemp. Since its passage under the 2018 Farm Bill, local businesses say they've had success selling CBD products and have recently branched out to offer other hemp-based products.
The two La Crosse companies we spoke with both say business is booming and they expect that trend to continue.
These cannabinoids, unless litigated by the state to ban them, I think they're kind of here to stay. I think people will still continue to buy CBD products. They'll still continue to buy Delta 8, Delta 10 products.
We're talking to a lot of companies, third-party smoke shops, some liquor stores even, gas stations, and it seems like they all are, they're already in the D8 and D10 space.
Both business owners would ideally like to see full cannabis legalization at either the state or federal level.
So what happens next? Today's hearing on the medical marijuana bill is the latest sign of movement towards loosening Wisconsin's cannabis laws.
But some Democrats are calling it a stunt. Because the legislature has adjourned for the year, Senator Felskowski will have to reintroduce her bill when lawmakers are back in session. She says her goal is to start a conversation that will continue this year and result in the introduction of another bill next year.
The lack of legalization didn't stop people in La Crosse from celebrating what's become a cult holiday for cannabis consumers. Stack's Family Farms hosted a 420 awareness party tonight at La Crosse's Boot Hill Pub, complete with live music and samples from local cannabis companies. Proceeds from tonight's event will benefit the Cooley Recovery Center.